interesting. The gimmick with Aldias, if you want to get like the quote unquote true ending with him and everything for Scholar, is you have to go kill Vendrick, and like we mentioned when you ran into him, that in order to actually damage him, you need like giant souls, you know. So you can get. We already have one of them from killing the not so last giants, and oh, that's kind of cool. He does the guy does a dual bow. Yeah, these are the Drake Keepers, I think the name was. Kind of got confused by them when with the Drake Blood guys. Yeah, I guess they don't start out hostile. Yeah, this is one of the biggest differences, and it's kind of unfortunate I got spoiled on it. It was
Did I use this locksmith?
Yeah, that gives you the Judgment set, and speaking of the Matrix, you got to get yourself a trench coat. That gives you the Judgment set and a staff, I believe. So you don't need the ladder, but the former could be cool, you know. Oh no, just the. That's right, because the staff got moved. It's earlier in the game now.
The tights of Judgment.
Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty good all-around set. And of course, it kind of looks like a good, evil cleric frock. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it does kind of have the cassock look.
Yeah,
I'll go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that it doesn't do much stat-wise, which of course, it's.
Well, it was doing some better than what we had. So.
Yeah, it's better, like in terms of like the. That's how I guess I should have meant that by stat-wise. I meant like with your base stats. Oh, okay. Yeah, no harm in attacking an iron chest, because you can't break it. Huh.
Not that I would have mattered losing that, but I would have minded.
Yeah, if you're going to keep playing, then that could be useful, but,
Then isn't there a cleric up there somewhere?
There was, yeah. Looks like they changed all that. But yeah, the basic idea is that the dragons only attack you if you try to run past the Drake Keepers. They kind of like enforce fair play and stuff like that. That's true. P-Bug counter stats are garbage. Only the fashion matters.
Wow, I could not roll for the life of me.
Yeah, the Drake Keepers, the Drake Keeper Hammer Brothers are probably the worst enemy in the game.
Oh, great.
They have 3 or 6 hit combos. They basically never really cool down. They have like an infinite stamina basically.
Right.
And because they're using great hammers, they have a lot of durability damage, or no, stamina damage if you try to block it. So they're just tough customers, all around. So the big thing you really have to do to fight them is to wait for, like, basically if they do really fast hits, they're doing the 3-hit combo. So basically, you can try to block or backstep or whatever to avoid the first 2 hits, and then roll through the third one and get some hits while they recover, and then rinse and repeat. So it's the only way to fight them without using magic. For you, I think there would be no shame in just lightning spearing the guy to death.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah. Because I'm guessing I can't poison them, right?
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah.
So I think I might do that too.
You might want to go and attune Toxic Mist. Yeah, maybe if you die and come back again.
Yeah.
But no, you can definitely poison them. You can also increase your odds of poison with the Rat Ring. Well, I don't know if we ever got one back and joined the Covenant.
They must have pretty decent resistance. There it goes.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they do, yeah.
Or did it?
May not have. Oh, he's blocking it, which means it lowers the poison resistance inflicted too. Yeah. That's annoying. So yeah, your best bet if you want to poison them is going to be with Toxic Mist, probably. There it goes.
Finally.
Yeah, so it's because he was blocking him, it takes about twice as long for the poison to kick in. It will kill him now, though. Right. It would be funny if the dragons were more programmed for that one, because I would just love to see one of them do a no, no, no.
Right.
If you can go between the 2 of them, and there's a path upstairs.
Okay.
And that's an optional route. There's just some goodies there. Yeah, yeah. There's another Drake Keeper up there. You can't lure him down to you because he won't fit in the stairwell. So basically, you have to be very careful when you're attacking him so his swings won't destroy the chest. There's a wooden chest behind him, or over there. Oh, but he's gone now. Oh, thank goodness for mercies there. Yeah, there used to be a Drake Keeper pretty much right next to that chest, and he would attack it, which... Well, I guess I should have meant he would attack you and risk hitting it. He didn't deliberately attack the chest like the one guy,
Right.
the one Phantom, or the one Shaded Knight. Oh, no Priestess there this time.
Hmm.
Yeah, might as well go up and see if they'll let you, or if that'll aggro the dragon guys, or if they'll let you do it. Huh. Yeah, I'm guessing they're... Oh, a Great Bow user. He is using the Dragon Slayer Great Bow that you get in Dark Souls 1. You found it just... Somebody left it out. Somebody forgot it at the coat check in Anor Londo and just left it outside. In this game, you can use it by bonfire asceticing or fighting the Old Iron King in a second cycle on. And in addition to the Iron King soul, you get the soul of an old king or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's Gwyn's soul, of course. You make the Great Bow with that.
Great axe and great shield.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of which I can use.
You will fight at least one Great Shield enemy on the way to the Dragon Covenant part of this level, and there was the only one in the original game. Oh, interesting! A Drake Keeper with an Ultra Greatsword. Yeah, I don't know if those were in the original game.
Ouch.
I don't remember fighting anyone with a sword that didn't also have a shield. There probably were, and I just forgot because I haven't done this level in a long time. It doesn't look like they can block, or if they do, they only block if you're Ooh, good. Yeah, good dodge. Yeah, those are some delayed attacks.
Right. Yeah, he just has a different tempo from everyone else.
Yeah. That's a fancy sword he's got, though. It'd be awesome if we could get one.
Oh yeah, it could have been a mace guy, P-Bug points out. And very well could have been.
Yes, at that spot originally there was a mace guy and a sword and shield guy. So that sucked.
Well, let's put a pyromancy hand here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that probably is the best place to put it.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I agree. Toxicness is probably the best way to handle that one.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, if you can get them to they'll start swinging, they'll stay in the mist long enough for you to get a move in. Especially if you can, especially when he starts backing away slowly, because the blocking won't stop. You have so many ticks of damage from that thing.
There we go.
Yeah, but you'll have 5 casts with the hood, so that'll be awesome.
Hopefully that'll be enough.
Yeah, or 4 because I think it shows it in there. The bonuses are
I
reflected.
also think I might have to grab some more poison and iron arrows.
Oh yeah.
Too long.
All right. Yeah, you kind of got you kind of got this guy down. It helps that his combos aren't as vicious as the other guys.
Right.
It's like he's kind of a problem, but not too bad.
Not as much of a problem.
All right.
I will try to figure this guy out.
Yeah. There we go. Sweet. It probably.
And now I just run for my life.
Yeah, which once you get far enough away, he'll just start backpedaling. Yep. Yeah, I wonder if the one toxic will be enough to do it.
I don't know if it'll be enough to do it, but it'll definitely weaken him down.
Well, it might, because I think it is 1,500 total.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
it does.
Sweet. We have found, if not easy mode, easier mode for those guys.
Yeah, I still got whomped on the head by the
Right.
guy, so I won't call it easy mode.
You saw how much damage they did, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that you have that much HP, and he would have killed you in 2 hits.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he had gotten the full whack-a-mole combo, that would have killed me.
The Wombo combo. Yeah, I forget to... Yeah, I think the thing that will help you with those guys is getting the tell on their on which swing they're using. Because if he's going to do the because basically if he pulls his swing at all, he knows he's going to do the delayed the big one.
Right.
So yeah, I'm thinking that it's one of the things that it'll just take practice. Because not too many enemies fight the way that these guys do. Or you could lightning spear him to death. That was 300 damage through a block. A nice backstab, dude. It is funny watching those gigantic enemies, the same kind of maneuvers players do.
Criminal.
Yeah.
Back down. Another great heal. But again, I'm figuring out his combos.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Yep, just takes time. Or lightning spear to the face.
Both work pretty well, but...
Okay, so you can either, once again, you have a choice here. You can either go through that wooden door
Right.
and start heading up and just, and you're just done with the level, then you can do that. Or you go across that bridge that one guy with the axes is guarding, and go out with the alternate route, which will take you to the Dragon Covenant entrance and the rest of the level. There's also the third dragon ring up here too.
Let's go for it.
Okay. And
So
watch for
drop
the
here.
watch the chests, of course. Oh yeah, there used to be a mimic there, but not anymore apparently. So what killed all these people? That's what Huh.
Interesting.
There's a lot of people dying all over the place.
Well, that person opened it safely, so...
Yeah. Not a trap, okay. I wonder if... Okay, in that room there used to be the one Drake Keeper with the Great Shield used to be in that room. I'm wondering if they tried to lure him out thinking he couldn't fit, and then he just chased them and killed them. I bet that's what happened. If this guy is rough.
And he can chase me together.
Yeah, I guess that's what killed all those people. They probably thought he wouldn't fit, and originally he didn't. But I'm guessing that that they changed the doorways and stuff.
I'm not used to somebody who fights more with his shield than with his actual weapon.
Right. It's cool, yeah. And you'll have more room to fight him in here. Plus, you can try to maneuver him around the columns. Or maybe he can't chase you out here. In that case, what killed all those guys?
Thing is, he might be able to fit me in.
Oh yeah, there. Okay, no,
No?
no, he can't. Okay,
Huh.
so try toxic him, or
That's a thought.
you know he's going to chase you to the door. There we go. So he's definitely dead now. So yeah. So what killed all those people?
That's a great question.
I kind of want to put my like Sherlock Holmes hat on.
Right.
It's like, yeah, we only have we only have eyewitness testimony from the great beyond.
Right.
You maybe try to run past him and and that guy chased them out.
Oh, that could be. Well, that's that, I suppose.
Yeah. Huh. Or and there's an invader up here, or at least there used to be. So maybe they lured him back there and
I kept
he killed them. Yeah. Villard. He is a one-off invader, and you might as well switch rings now. He's a one-off invader that will appear up in the dragon room, or the room with the dragon egg.
So that's just veteran almost.
Yep. Not a huge improvement. I believe it goes from the first dragon ring is pretty worthless. I think it's like 5% everything. The second one is like 10, and the third is like 12.5 or something.
So is he at the top of this?
Yes. Yeah. There's the egg that gets you into the Dragon Covenant, and then he's guarding it. And he is he's one of those dragon knight guys. It's kind of neat. If you join the Dragon Covenant, you actually get the Dragon Stone in this game turns you into one of the like a dragon knight. Oh, not quite enough to do it. Yeah, NPCs have their own like resistance tables, so they probably have higher poison resistance than average.
So that isn't really even worth trying.
Another one would do it almost certainly, but yeah, I wouldn't risk it now. I would get back down there and get some more room to fight him in, and then take him on.
And definitely at least try to heal out.
Yeah. He will try to stay on you, but not be at you. Nice. Oh yeah, he's got some poise with that that move. Uh
Arg.
oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. He does. So I wonder what could. Yeah, if Villard won't actually chase them all the way out, then what could have killed all those people? Oh no, I know what it is. I bet I know what it is.
Oh,
I bet if people trying to speed run down that way, and the dragon guys at the edge caught up with them. I'm willing to bet that's what my theory would be.
well, that was a bad choice on his part.
Yup.
Whew.
Dragon Fang Villard. It does kind of bug me that NPCs get to have longer names than you're allowed to have.
Right. It's like, come on, they should have to play by the same rules.
Right. I do see people that will hack their names, long. It always makes me wonder if they hack anything else. But so far, all the people I've seen that give themselves like 20 or 30 character names don't. So, I guess they just want to have some fun. Yeah, you can grab the egg, and then there should be one or two other items in here, and then you just go back down.
Huh.
I don't think that's true. The illusory won't.
In that case, I shan't bother.
Yep. Now, if you go like check out left, there you go. There's like one chest here, and then there's like if you drop down one level instead of all the way down, I think there's one more chest, and then back on with the level.
Petrified something. That reminds me, we have a lot of stuff to give to Silky if we really want
We
to.
do, yeah.
Kind of is, actually.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
All right, so down one more level, and I believe there's a crystal sorcery on this one. Yeah, over there. Homing crystal soul mass or crystal magic weapon, one of the two.
I do swear that crystal magic weapon and a fragrant branch of your
Yeah,
that's the more important thing for us.
oh yes.
Drop down here.
Yep. And this will take you right back where the big guy was.
Oh, yeah. Thankfully, he's still dead.
Yep.
On we go.
Yeah, if he'd been killed by Villard and had to come back, that would be unfortunate. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that's probably what killed a lot of those. I willing to bet that's what killed a lot of those people. Is like once you die a couple times, you think, okay, I'm just going to speed run through it, and then those guys punish you. Yeah, this one used to be packed with Drake Keepers. There were like 2 here, and then 4 up near the top. But it looks like instead they just added a bunch of the Dragon Knights.
So if you attack one of them, do they all aggro, or just the ones in range?
I'm pretty sure just one set at a time.
Okay. Because eventually I might see about getting that great bow if there's no easy way to do it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't actually drop it, because these guys weren't originally archers in the original game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't now. Oh, you're fighting Lu Bu.
Huh.
He has 2 dragon swords, but it looked like from a distance he had that crossed halberd.
Right.
It's always rolling a little too late. Nice. Yeah, ultra greatswords are so much fun to use. He's using he has power stance to greatswords. What's weird is that's the attack animation of an ultra greatsword power stance, not a regular greatsword. If you power stance 2 ultra greatswords, it'll have that whole like the double slam down.
Oh, that should have worked.
Yeah, different elevation, I guess. When you like bait something and heal
Arg.
up.
That's right. It doesn't stay locked on.
Yep. Yeah, I'll give you that, P-Bug. I'm a big fan of... Well, I can't say big fan, but I'm a fan of this level more. The fact that if you're willing to put up with a couple enemies, you don't... This is a tough one to speedrun past, originally. It's like there were so many ways you could have gotten... Like, basically, the big one was trying to get past the 2 enemies to open up the door. And it may actually be faster to kill the 3 of them.
Oh, why do I only have 4 now?
You had 4. The one thing.
Oh, that didn't quite toxic him.
I'm guessing it's because he's got a shield and that blocks some of it, because the other guy doesn't. Huh. It's one weird trick. Yeah, and I guess either Ring of Binding or Human Effigy after this.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a bunch of effigies, and we're almost done. So the giant memories are kind of tricky, but
Yeah, I remember you having some problems.
yeah. My problem was more that I kept trying to get all of the goodies and stuff.
Oh,
For alternating the combo.
I forgot that you had that combo.
Well, we haven't seen it yet.
I think I see it. I think I have seen it.
Okay.
So, yeah, that kind of. Yeah, I've lost enough health that I think that. Because I bet if I had had it, I might have survived that.
Right.
So I seem to remember the giant memories being timed, and you having problems with that.
Yes, I had that too. Yeah, if you don't have a good, if you don't have some form of good offense, they can be very tricky. However, you do. You've got good faith and good decks. There you go. Oh, almost hit the ref there.
That's what he gets for being in the ring. Man, that really does suck at some of the souls.
Yeah. Well,
especially the Lords.
Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you were up to around 20k, I think. But again, it's like we're almost done with the game. We're not going to be going to New Game Plus to work with the soul memory, so. He can't. He just cannot handle that elevation. There we go.
Finally. Then I just stay on down.
Yep. Yeah, it might be worth it if. Yeah, but that's probably saying that some of the giant memories can be a pain. Yeah, the giant lord himself isn't too bad, and the one that got me tripped up the most part was the one with Benart, the one where the one you had to do originally to get the Grand Lance before they moved to the forest in Scholar. Yeah, I spent so many tries trying to get that one. Then I kind of got the hang of it, and then you don't have to do it anymore. Yeah, I would just heavily consider just do toxic on the guy. There we go. Stays in the mist. There we are. Excellent. And then we know that'll kill him. So
I just stayed in.
Yep. Here, buddy. It would be funny as if those guys had poison moss they could eat.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
At least you also know how much HP they've got. About 1,060. Which isn't too bad. Like if you were using Sunlight Blade or Flame Weapon or something with a couple uses, you'd probably kill them in like 2 or 3 hits.
Right.
But Toxic is safer. It saves your energy for
this guy.
Yeah, for this guy. And if you were trying to kill the secret boss, he's right up here. So you probably want to extinct those guys on your way to doing that. Because it'll take until you get the handle on the strategy for him. It'll take a couple tries. Yeah, if you want to, if you don't want to manually aim the shockwave and just lock on, just don't press a direction. Yeah. Nice. It's kind of funny. You and he are doing about the same damage to each other. It's just that he has so much more HP. And one thing you may have also noticed, the fact that some of your swings do more damage than others, is the fact that Ultra Greatswords have a kind of a weird mechanic. Ooh, a weird mechanic where the closer to the basically the more of the blade you get on somebody, the more damage you do. There's also kind of a bonus shockwave or point of impact that will do more damage if you hit with both of them. And you can see it sometimes when you like hit an enemy with something big like the regular greatsword. There's like a cloud of smoke, and if you get hit by it, you'll take damage twice. And that doesn't happen for you. It's only one hit, but it does more damage if you hit them with the whole thing. Yeah, I guess that's just more anti speedrun stuff.
Huh.
Yep. Here's Ancient Dragon. Now, if you remember from when we killed Freya way back when, we saw the actual Ancient Dragon all webbed up and long dead.
Right.
So a lot of fan speculation back in the day was that Aldia had turned into a dragon. You know, he'd used like Vendrick's study of the soul. He had the ancient dragon soul or whatever and turned into it. But the ancient dragon soul is still there. Once you get this item that it gives you, the Ashen Heart, I think, that lets you go into the memories. You can go into the ancient dragon's memory and get his soul there,
Right.
which is really cool. That's one of those things I had to be told because I would never have thought to try that.
No, could be interesting.
Yeah. So with that, well, with the fact that this isn't the real ancient dragon and it's also not Aldia, then the question is, well, what is it?
Right.
And you kind of get like there's some lore about how it's something that that the Aldia and Vendrick and man.
And that's everything here.
Yeah,
Okay.
and man created to like defy fate and all that stuff, but.
I was saying it could have been an attempt by Aldia to, as he said, to avoid fate, but
Yep.
then it would be kind of interesting if things kind of went the opposite of the original Dark Souls, where in the first Dark Souls you had a dragon that tried to learn everything about humans and gods and whatnot in
Right.
the form of Seath. In this one, you had humans trying to learn how to control dragons.
Right, yeah.
Regardless,
There's some interesting symmetry to it.
yeah.
You're
So
probably
we go here first, right?
for which one?
For the memories.
Yes, yeah, the
Unless
memories
you
are-
think we should try the Ancient Dragon memory first.
there's no enemies there, so I would do that one first. Yeah,
Okay.
that one is in Brightstone Cove. You just have to go back to where Freya was.
Where was Brightstone Cove?
Further down, it's the one with all the crystals. There we go, right above Drain Lake.
Then it would be this one.
Third one, yep. And
If there's no enemies, let's go for it.
right, there's enemies to get there, of course,
Well, yeah,
unfortunately,
but-
but yeah,
I can take care of them.
you've killed them before.
With a little help from my bow.
Yeah, and you can skip most of the stuff by just going like all the way forward, then immediately left. Then, if 2 shots will do it, then so much the better.
There should be some spiders. There we
Yeah,
are.
there we are. I love those things. Yeah, I think whenever I get this Zweihander in the LP, I'm gonna have to try it out. The only vote so far has been for Halberd, and I will at least use it. But
But there is something neat about the Great Sword I'm looking at.
oh yeah, nice. I'll probably just hit those boxes too at that rate. Yep.
Oh, I guess that means I dropped something.
Yeah. Watch that one glowy finally be the bat staff or whatever.
Yeah.
That you not only can you not get it, you can't use it. It would be the perfect time.
Right. Okay. But it was done this way.
It's right in there. And then you hang it right. To go through there, and then right through there. And this takes you to. This is the fastest way to get from your side to this side. And then you just run past the spike farm and into the double doors.
I don't think we ever did find out why they were mining spikes.
Nope. Freaking Parthian shot. Parthian stab, I guess. Also,
Parthian wince.
right. And did we ever go through that door on the right and get the ultra greatsword? And oh, we did. It looks open. Okay. I wasn't sure if we had or not. Yeah, unfortunately with that guy there, it's gonna be hard to just run through it. Oh, and a forlorn.
Wow, they've kind of thrown everything here.
That does reassure me, though. I was wondering if I was wondering if there was like a finite number of forlorns, and if you failed to kill one, you wouldn't get another chance. But it looks like you can.
Instead of
Yeah, I was wondering if with him being slowed down by the spiders, it might be worth it to try to toxic mist him.
I was thinking about it.
Oh, that's some damage. I guess they didn't scale him up for what level you're actually at, but where you would have been in the story.
I'm covering
Caught on something, yeah.
And that's probably bad. Here we are. I might still survive this.
Ooh. Oh, you're still staying alive. Like the song says.
Arg.
Oh, yep.
So yeah, if there's going to be a forlorn, I need to actually kill everything in this area.
Well, you probably won't be coming back. I don't think I've ever seen a forlorn spawn, back to back like that.
Really?
Yeah, like if you try to keep repeating it, then you won't be able to.
Well, I thought that like there was a forlorn in the.
Oh, there was a forlorn there before, and you may also want to switch.
Well, there was in the castle.
Yeah, you may also want to switch to pyromancy or fire tempest or heavenly thunder or something to take care of those spiders. Because you don't need toxic mist, maybe swap that one out.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. But what I meant is that the same forlorn won't spawn at the same time, because not only does like an actual invasion like that prompt the invasion timer. It's like 10 minutes before it can be invaded again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the same forlorn will spawn like twice in a row to try to keep you from farming him. Because I read that if you like kill, like each forlorn you kill adds a new item to Strade's shop or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they want to be a bit of a penalty if you actually get killed by one. I mean, it doesn't screw you out completely.
Which is weird, because, again, wasn't there one forlorn in the castle just before you meet the queen, where you actually fight it over and over again? Because I remember dying to it and then having to fight it again, or at least I seem to remember that.
Maybe it's just random then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Huh. Oh, regardless, the thing I was worried about was the forlorn wouldn't respawn, and you'd just be out of luck if we're at a bonfire ascetic if one of them killed you.
Right.
But eventually they come back. Apparently, eventually, really quickly, if your memory's right.
Yeah, I think I will go ahead and just kill everything here anyway, just to be sure.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. Yeah, you can probably attune some lightning spears and stuff and pick some of them off at a distance. So much damage. It's so beautiful. So if you kill him from a little bit of a distance, you won't be able to get the last swing on you. Yeah, as I say, don't forget he dropped something in that cart to grab that before you move on. What the heck? Huh.
I admit, I am getting tired of seeing new, like, whirly gig things
Right.
going on.
Yeah, I didn't even realize those guys had a grab. No, sorry, I did know that because I had seen it, but I don't think we'd have been hit by it.
That one's probably going to drop down.
I don't think any other ones will. They're if you go the other way.
Okay. Well, the spike farmers don't care about me if I don't care about them.
Right.
So at least there's that.
Yes. Farming those spikes. Alright, and then get your area of effect spell ready, whatever it was. Yeah, what I usually do is kind of cast it as they're dropping in on me instead of trying to use it later, but...
For good reasons.
Yeah. There you go. Oh.
Really?
One made it through, and then...
That's frustrating.
Yeah. But yeah, next time just cast it as they descend, and you'll probably be fine.
I really do think I'm going to have to purchase some more arrows before too long.
Yeah. And you probably
Come
really...
to find out, they use more... They find more work than I ever thought they were going to.
Right. Well, you remember I kept saying if you're going to buy arrows, you buy a couple hundred because yeah, you will go through them. And you probably don't really need to kill all these things.
Perhaps not all of them, but among other things, I want to make them go extinct.
Oh, fair enough.
So, if I ever have to go through this area again, I don't have to bother with it.
I can understand that. Not to mention, those guys at least are worth infusion stones and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Interesting. I would say you are justified because yeah, this would have been a mess if you'd had to fight him with all those things.
Yeah. Okay.
You might be able to lure him into the bonfire room or Ornifex's room, and if you need to heal, it might take him some time to get around there.
I don't think I'll need to.
Yeah.
So now that he's on his own, this isn't going to be too much of a challenge, I don't think.
Right. You probably get at least one more Estus in there, but It also bugs me how NPC enemies like that get the maximum invincibility frames in their roll, because that should have clipped him, you know, when coming at the edge of your swing through the end of his roll. Yeah, but it just doesn't. Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Womp. There we are.
That was great.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah. That was awesome. Another effigy.
Yay.
And yeah, I don't know how many forlorns you've killed, but it's been a couple. So
I feel like it's been a fair few.
Yeah. I know you've killed one and I've killed one. That makes two at least for you. So it might be. And apparently, it's like there's some forlorn that have scythes and some that have great swords. Apparently, you have to kill one of each if you want both of their weapons. Because I don't know if they're actually unique or not. All right. Yeah, exactly. Get your chime ready. Get your chimes out. Then what I like to do is as soon as you see them start dropping, then you cast. It'll last for a little bit, and then.
Just in case. No, that actually got almost.
All but one of them, and then you got that one. That's right, and the ones that are coming up won't go past the torch. Yeah.
I prefer to think that the spider came in, saw all of them being killed by the thunder. It's like
whoa,
maybe not.
Let's not mess with that guy.
I might as well get rid of the pyromancy flame now that I think about it.
Right. You also have some lightning spears you can chuck at him.
True.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing too. Is like you use arrows when you could have just used your magic.
Yeah, I think they did add more spiders to the speed bug.
Yeah, that was Pyre.
Pyre, sorry.
Yeah. There are. They added a couple more. There's a couple on the walls that won't attack you, which is weird. But yeah, they added one or two more up top, and then they added a couple more in the secondary area with the ultra greatsword. I was going to put it on the cat ring and just hop down, but
yeah, no reason for that, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go fair ways down just by following the path.
Right.
From here, you can go. Yeah, you may have to drop down a bit from here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Arg.
Ooh. Oh, so close, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I need to replace the other ring with the cat ring so I can drop down. See, this is why I didn't want to, drop down at all. Because at least my way, it may be slower, but at least I never get caught in situations like that.
You weren't supposed to drop down. I said if you're going to drop down to the cat ring, and don't drop down if you aren't going to use it. All right. You got some more of those guys and some more spiders, and
eventually they will be going extinct.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I had thought that Scholar had fewer, fewer kills before an enemy would be extincted, but then I don't know if that's actually true or not.
It definitely doesn't feel that way.
Yeah,
at least not to me.
I imagine instead of it being affixed to like 13 or 14 spawns per enemy, it varies sometimes.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. It did seem like some of the early game areas they went extinct very quickly. Oh yeah, go light a torch and go hit that one, because that'll at least next time you run through, the spiders will stop there, the ones that spawn from that side. Yeah, I didn't even realize that until it's like, you know what? I bet this would help.
So how does that work?
Basically, spiders won't get very close to fire in this game, or in Scholar. It's like, yeah, that guy won't even attack you while you've got your torch out. So now, with that torch lit, they'll stop chasing you if you try to speed run that direction now.
Huh. Good to know, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, it's as obnoxious as some of the things in Scholar are. It is cool to have added a couple things like that.
Right. I wish I had added a few other things, but
oh, there's another thing there too.
Stones.
Yeah. So I bet this was the idea. You go through this part, light all the torches, so you won't worry about the spiders harassing you. On the flip side, if you want to farm spiders for goodies, that would make it a little bit trickier.
I don't think I'll be really too worried about that.
That's not it. That's damage is kind of mediocre. It's about a little bit stronger than an arrow, but the knockdown is really cool. Yeah, at Pyre, and he asked what the lighting torches do. In some areas, and for the most part, all it does, kind of snicker, haha, is that they create light. But in Scholar, they added some fire mechanics for some enemies, like spiders, are the big one. They just won't approach the radius of fire now. So you can light your torch. You can carry your torch with you, or you can light the sconces, which a lot of which are new in Scholar, and you kind of block off spiders from chasing you. So yeah, that's a big use of them. Nice. It looks like a couple of them are trying to.
Arg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like once you swing, you just have no frames to actually interrupt it.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is frustrating.
Yeah, that is the drawback to the ultra great swords. It's like they cover a lot of.
It's the sort of thing where it's kind of neat. I kind of like it, but it's just too slow.
Okay.
Way, way, way too slow.
Well, fair enough. That's what every other weapon you got is for.
Right.
They're just about every other weapon. Great hammers are pretty slow too. We bring back the old reliable.
There we go.
Yeah. So maybe light. Oh yeah, after deal with the wizards.
Oh, I think it finally went extinct.
Okay, so clearly some enemies like these guys clearly don't take as many kills to go extinct because you can't have killed them more than, like 10 times maybe. It's like I think 5 here, and then can't have been too many earlier. Maybe it was though.
I think it might have been actually.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah, originally it took I think like 13, 14, 15, something like that to make an enemy go extinct. Whereas in Scholar, I know some enemies like stopped respawning at around 10. Well, speaking of respawns, this is obviously something Ben isn't going to want, but for anybody else, they changed it so that the Champions Covenant will respawn extincted enemies now, whereas it didn't used to. And so yeah, you don't have to worry about ever running out of an enemy. And thanks to that plus the Agape Ring, you can basically farm indefinitely. So if you really want to treat this game, Dark Souls 2, like it's what's something like Monster Hunter or something, that you can. That would be terrible, but you can.
Switch over to the...
But yeah, like for the LP, I wanted to try to farm a foot soldier sword because it's something that you can power stance even with fairly low stats, and I just could not get one to drop. Yep, see.
Respect the fire.
Link the fire. All right. These weird skull spiders, the skulltulas.
Yeah, they really do look that.
Maybe it was like with all those peasants and other dumb hollows like Duke Seldora had put a skull in the back to let them they were dangerous.
I actually could see that.
Like a vial of poison or something, right? Yeah, it would have been a neat touch if the spiders that started off hostile had the skull, and the ones that didn't have it. Because there's a bunch of them, like all the ones clinging on the walls and like in the room with Cromwell, stuff like that. Don't start off hostile to you. And that time you got most of them. It is just unfortunately random where Heavenly Thunder strikes.
Right.
Yeah, that was a good plan. Like it is a good plan, but it's just that that last time 3 of them survived, whereas this time only 1 of them did. Yeah, that's why I tend to just use Fire Tempest or something, where the jets of flame all come out fairly quickly and are likely to kill all the spiders.
Right. Yeah, if I wasn't so kind of set against Pyromancy, I think I probably would.
Right.
Heavenly Thunder still does all right.
You were so set against pyromancy until you used toxic mist to get through the Drake Keepers.
Well, if I had any other way, if there was a way to toxic somebody with a miracle, I totally would have. I never you worry about that.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing too that kind of disadvantages miracles compared to hexes or pyromancy. In fact, it doesn't really do much in the way of debuffs or other effects. Yep, you can just go all the way around.
Yeah, I do remember how to go down.
Okay. Yeah, I think we've already grabbed everything here.
I think so. At least I seem to remember having done so.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, he remembers, he says. He says you won't, since eventually you'll be done with the enemies, you may want to switch to a lightning spears to pick some enemies off when you can draw a beat at them a longer range. Just a thought.
Oh, especially if the spear is going to have problems actually hitting them.
Right. There you go. And yeah, you can see with the light effects, one of them is trying to run to you. Oh yeah, you just.
If I don't have to fight them, I'm not going to.
Right.
Especially since I'm planning on H feathering out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is what I use.
I believe so. You walk up to Use the Ashen Mist Heart to go into the past.
Ah.
I'm not really sure how I feel about that. It's one of the things where Dark Souls has always had the whole thing with cycles and time and all that stuff. But on the other hand, it's like to actually.
It was never so explicit, I think.
Yeah. And it's also how exactly did the Ancient Dragon, whatever made it, get that power? Try attacking.
Well, that doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we keep going on, I suppose.
Right. I think the idea here is that you're seeing where the dragons were killed by Seath and Gwyn and their forces.
Huh.
Yep.
Hardy har.
Ah.
Of course, I still, maybe I'm one of a minority of people. I just don't see how Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 actually fit together.
But not here. Yeah, that's it for this area.
So I just get the soul and that's it?
Just the soul, and you can look around for a little bit, but other than that, you age feather out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, see, there's been some discussion about it. It seems pretty clear that it's meant to be, thousands of years after Dark Souls 1. That's far enough that, it's more of a, it's not really a true sequel at that point. It's kind of like in, Fallout, I think 3 moved the setting 100 years ahead of the previous games. But the elements are still recognizable.
Right.
You still had the rad roaches, you still had super mutants, you still had all that stuff. Whereas in Dark Souls 2, the only continuity that's left are really just nods like like Solaire's old sword, the
Right.
Sun Sword.
Oh yeah.
That guy. That's pretty funny. But what are you planning on doing here?
Isn't the soul used to get him to?
Oh yeah, the curved dragon greatsword or whatever it was.
If it's actually useful.
It is a dex-based curved greatsword. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You spent most of your petrified bones on the Drakewing sword.
But I don't think I spent. I don't know. I definitely know that I didn't spend all of them.
Yeah. Well, he's about to just walk his way in.
Kind of hoped he had, because that would have been fun to see.
And it saved you an arrow too.
Right. Oh.
All right. But yeah, that is also at Ornifex, and
there he is.
Yep. And well, I'm pretty sure with Ornifex, it might be with Strayed,
Should
but
be.
I think he charges 15K for the curved dragon, or 10,000 for the
Chaos Blade.
Well, that's right. Yeah, that's the other thing you could use with the.
This the one?
Yeah. So you need 15 strength for two-handed. You have that. 18 dex. You clearly have that.
Right.
So yeah, you could definitely use that thing.
Let's go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Come back again if you find what did
Oh yeah, I can try to reinforce here.
Uh huh. Let's see how much you got. You would have gotten a couple petrified bones from the Dragon Eyrie.
Oh,
Probably enough to make it a +2. Yeah.
Could be enough to at least try it out.
Yeah, it also has a very cool R2 special move, and I think you can enchant it too. Yeah, up near the. There you go.
Right.
Yeah, can you Sunlight Blade it? Yes, very cool. All right.
Let's kill spiders with it.
And that's not bad. Then do your R2 with it on some unfortunate soul. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
It is very cool.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. If you get one more petrified, you can get it to +3, and that'll be another good jump in damage.
Huh. Where could I get another one of those?
Probably just have to run. Probably just have to kill a couple more lizards in the Dragon Eyrie.
All right. Good night, B-Bug.
Yeah, all right. Actually, we'll probably be packing in soon too. It's about 11 o'clock here,
That's true.
and we're set up to do the giant
Yeah.
memories, and then probably beat the game next time.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
You know, I'll send us to Majula, but yeah, next time it's Dragon Memories, and then from then on we try to womp up on Vendrick and whoever else there might be.
Yep. All right. Well, that sounds as good a farewell to as any. So, yep. Praise the fun, and thanks for watching, everybody.
And see you next time.